By the late 1990s, horror had become predictable. Audiences knew the formula: a group of teenagers, a mass killer, a few jump scares, and one survivor left standing at the end. Movies like Scream had revived the genre with self aware humor and slick MTV style energy. But after a few years, studios began repeating the same ideas over and over again. Then, Final Destination came along and changed the rules entirely. The idea started with writer Jeffrey Reddick, who became fascinated by stories of people avoiding tragedy through strange intuition or coincidence. One real life story about a woman changing flights after her mother warned her not to board stayed in his mind. That idea slowly evolved into a terrifying concept. What if someone escaped death, but death came back to correct the mistake? Originally, Reddick pitched the story as an episode of The X-Files, but New Line Cinema saw bigger potential in the concept, especially after Scream proved that younger audiences were hungry for fresh horror ideas. Directors James Wong and Glenn Morgan reshaped the story into something far darker and more cinematic. Their smartest decision was making death completely invisible. There would be no physical villain chasing the characters, no monster lurking in the shadows. Instead, the environment itself became the threat. That's what made the movie feel different. The audience starts watching every scene with suspicion. Final Destination turns ordinary objects into ticking time bombs, forcing viewers into a constant state of anxiety. And once the movie teaches you its rules, it becomes impossible to relax, because suddenly, everything feels dangerous.